Lamb Chop is a glove puppet, about the simplest kind of puppet there is, and she's a good illustration of the essence of puppetry. No matter how simple or complex the mechanics, the puppet relies totally on the puppeteer for expression. The puppeteer must be a master of gesture and characterization. That mastery, that art, is thousands of years old. Look at Mr. Punch, the most famous character in puppetry. A hand puppet and so an old relative of Lamb Chop. And just as today's television viewers have enjoyed the little lamb, audiences have cheered and jeered Mr. Punch for over 300 years. Percy Press II is one of the world's greatest punch puppeteers, carrying on where his father left off. He uses an ancient device called the swazzle. That's a reed he puts at the roof of his mouth, and he speaks through it to give Punch his traditional voice. Punch himself is related to the Egyptian puppet, Aragaz, the star of Egypt's Punch and Judy shows. He even speaks with the same swazzle voice. Aragaz dates back to a theater that existed even before there were actors. And the puppets of India existed even before there was theater. Audiences just like the one here on the Smithsonian Mall have been watching them for over 3,000 years, the oldest performers known to man. It was wonderful to see folk puppets in an outside theater, which is really where they were designed to perform. It gave us all a sense of their heritage. For a few minutes, we were an audience detached from time. We might have been in the 17th century or earlier, somewhere in Europe or India. It made no difference. For all of our modern sophistication, we were engrossed by these non-human human beings.
I have to say skizzers because I cannot say scissors, but anyway, we'll put them in now. And girls and boys, if Punch takes the sausages, please call for me. Toodaloo.
There were so many puppets in the streets and in 6 theaters all around Washington that Kermit had to climb the Washington Monument to see them all and get the proper perspective. He filed this report.
From our vantage point up here, we can see some of the outdoor performances going on down there on the mall. There's some very large puppets down there, but they don't look so big from up here. How do they look from down there?